Hello, my treasures. It's time to play with fire within a Mercenaries fighting pit with a team given to us by Master Puppet. You could say I'm the one being puppeted here. For this build, we are hoping to use the powerful synergy between Genn's equipment, Gilnean strength, and the scaling of healing power within Mercenaries through Chi-ji, while also having a powerful synergy between all of these mercenaries by the fact that they all have fire-based damage. Now, for the mercenary by mercenary breakdown, the first one, of course, is going to be Genn, who you are going to be using Gilnean strength as his equipment, mainly using Space Maker. However, if you know you need to dodge some really big caster mercenaries, you can also swap him over to a fighter real quick with Blistering Bullet. Now for the second mercenary on the team, we are going to be using Balinda with Lesser Water Elemental to freeze out one of our opponent's key mercenaries, mainly going to be using Frost Start in order to keep herself alive, while swapping in Frostburn from time to time. Chi-ji is the third mercenary on the team, using a Blazing Ban, using him to scale up with Blazing Song, and using Firestorm as a AoE. Geddon is the fourth mercenary on the team, using Mark of Conflagration as his equipment, only using Infernal as his ability. Ragnaros is the fifth mercenary on the team, using Blazing Rune as his equipment, and using Die Insects as his main ability. And finally, as the last mercenary, and the reason why I wanted to cover this team, is Tavish Stormpike, where we are going to be using a rig wiring in order to rig our way to victory using Explosive Trap and Bear Trap. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, let's see what this person has in store for us. Oh, shit, it's holy. That's interesting. Okay, Uriel is probably what we want to get rid of. Let's go after Zyril first. I don't think we'll be able to kill her in this first turn, but we should get pretty damn close. And the freeze on our ad is actually going to do nothing. That is sad. We probably shouldn't even have attacked with it. Now, Balin is something that could become a problem. I'm hoping he doesn't. Him copying something isn't too bad for us here, I don't think. Yeah, and we did get the speed there, and then Sacrifice is going to sacrifice. They actually didn't try to double up on Bolin, which is actually kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's go after Valen next. I think that might be a mistake, but let's see. Let's hope it isn't. Doing 30 damage there, doing some damage there, doing more there. Blessing. Oh, that's going to be real bad. That was a lot of damage. Holy shit. Use Spacemaker. I think actually using Spacemaker is probably a mistake. If I remember right, I think there is a certain mercenary on my side that is not going to live through this turn. Yeah. Oh, he did. Actually, oh, never mind. Yeah. I should have put like Tavish down or Ragnaros. Geddon was a little bit of a waste there, I guess. All right, so we can finish off Tyrael, hopefully finish off Valen, and that leaves Cornelius up. They actually attacked into Tavish. Okay. That seemed like a little bit of a mistake, but I mean, no one's really used Tavish in so long, so they might have not realized what he does. Let's put the trap up and then try to... So Zyrilla may or may not be a mistake. We probably should have just focused on Cornelius, got him down. Would have made our life way easier. I think we're still fine. We'll get rid of Cornelius first, then we'll use Explosive Trap. Then try to get Zyrilla, I guess. Zyrilla. Get the Zyrilla. Perfect. Then it doesn't really matter what we do here. We just finish the next turn. All right. Let's see what Funky Monk has in store for us today. I almost thought they were Funky Monkey for a second, but I don't know if he actually plays mercs. Like at all. Let's use Flame Dart, do as much as damage as we can to Chi-ji, and I guess freeze out Crush. I really just don't want to deal with Crush, is the problem. This is a curious build, though. It looks real fun. Curious of what the bench is, too. I'm assuming something like Sylvanas, and then... what else could there be on the bench? Now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. Okay, 2 Protectors. I guess Yuan would be an R1. I guess it could be Zymox, too. Oh, Trigor. Wait, why is Trigor on their bench? That is actually a pretty curious choice of a bench merc. Now, the problem here is we probably should be focusing down Trigor and not Chi-ji, but I think just popping the Divine Shield wouldn't have been bad. Let's actually just go for Trigor. Swapping it back makes us a little bit weaker to Chi-ji, but that's still fine. Makes us stronger against Trigor, which is what we really wanted. Curious indeed. That is a comp that I really do want to try out, something with Nizao and a bunch of Divine Shield synergy. I'm hoping this will allow us to get rid of Trigor before the AoE just nukes Chi-ji here. I know it probably won't, but wait, they're actually healing? Okay, that's a funny little... Well, oh, Chi-ji actually survived, never mind. I actually expected that not to work as well as it did. Do we want to use Frost Dart? I think we do. We could also have used Frostburn, but I think this is just a lot safer in the long run. Oh, I did just realize what our problem is going to be. We probably should actually attack with Genn. Or we could even use the charge. Yeah, the charge actually buffs up both Genn and Balinda, so might as well, right? And then they'll heal up. Probably put up a taunt or something. No, they're actually headbutting. Huh. Well, there goes our Chi-ji. Means we just have to deal with 5 more mercenaries, and we still have 5 ourselves, or 4 more mercenaries, sorry. The the crush ad is living a lot longer than I expected. Yeah, we actually we don't have any other fire ability, so we're just going to do it like this. Seriously, if man, there are a lot of things that I really wish that they had just went a little bit more overboard with. For example, the Divine Shield synergy on Knees Out. I wish it would just give everything Divine Shield. Not it doesn't depend on what they are. I know that would have been a little bit more broken, but it was the final update, so go broke or go home, I guess, would be the saying. And I very much doubt we're going to get any balancing changes because we never did when the game was current anyways, so. That gets rid of one of them. Well, I'm assuming the final mercenary on the bench is going to be Zoin. And I'm right, okay. Zoin could be bad, in theory, depending on where they hit with Tiger Lightning. But I think they'll probably attack with him first. I'm really, really tempted to just AoE here. Because we already do have the 6 speed ability. Actually, no, let's put up the taunt. Shouldn't have done it like this, but it is what it is. A little bit of a misplay won't hurt us here. We're so far ahead, it doesn't even matter. Oh, wait, they have the equipment to make him immune? I didn't even know that made them immune with that equipment now. Hopefully we'll finish them off here. That we will. Or not. Guess we just put down Ragnaros. And they give up. All right, let's see if it's our lucky day and it's something more meta relevant. I think this is going to be a Frost team, if I remember right. There's Genn, there's Balinda, and there's Chi-ji. Hey, it is Frost. Okay, so there's a few things we can do here. We can never freeze local Lars thing, but we can try to heal. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because on turn 1 we're not going to heal anyways with Belinda, but this is really a toss-up depending on what local lore actually hits or not. Ugh. At least we healed for 15. Geddon should stay alive for a little bit longer. We have a few options of what we could want to do. I don't know exactly what we want to do here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Geddon seems like the default choice. Might as well put down Geddon. We could put up the taunt to protect. We're going to Firestorm, that's for sure. And then we can Inferno. I kind of want to use Blistering Bullet, but let's go with Beauty. Beauty, in theory, should keep us alive for an additional turn. At least I'm hoping it does. Perfect. The one time we actually want to lose a speed tie. Let's use Blistering Bullet on Khadgar. Can use Inspiring Song, and then Inferno. I'm just worried about keeping Chi-ji at a HP total that won't instantly die to Ronde. And swapping Genn at this point is actually probably pretty decent because they do have a lot of casters. It's a nice defensive tool, and we can finish off Khadgar here without having to attack into them. And because we have the roll advantage. There we go. Salvo. AoE everything here. Inferno. So we have to deal with their bench, which, if I remember right, should be something like Bane and maybe Sinestra. I think those are the last two in this team. Could also be Ysera, I guess. I actually have I actually done anything with Ysera ever on this channel? I don't know. I did make a list, but I don't know if she was included on the list because I think I did something, but I need to look back, I guess. Really trying to get that Tyrande finished so we don't have to deal with it. The sooner we can get Tyrande off the board, the better. We don't want them duplicating any abilities. We could do the 6 damage, or let's do it like... yeah, let's do it like this. Please, please don't go AFK here, please. I think even if they didn't go AFK, I'm pretty sure we would just win. Because it doesn't really matter what's on the bench. We still have 5 mercenaries. They have 3. Most of them are low. We AoE here. AoE again. That gets rid of 2 of them. We almost get rid of the 3rd. And then we're just really waiting for whatever's on the bench. Okay, so it is Sinestra. We might have had a little bit of... No, we would have been fine. We would have been able to kill it in like 2 turns. We just keep Genn as a protector, and then we keep scaling up the damage with Chi-ji and such. This would be lethal next turn. I really do wish people wouldn't do this. It wastes both of our times, and we could have a fun game going back and forth. Oh, we win here. Okay, let's see what Jack has in store for us this time. Mons of variety, please. Okay. Nature is something I haven't really seen in a long period of time. There is a nature orc comp that I really want to try out using Drekthar, Samuro, and I don't know, maybe Malfurion as the starting lineup. They're going after Genn. That's honestly probably the smartest decision. Once Gen's offline, we start to be in a world of hurt. But I think we're going to be still quicker if we use all the 3-speed abilities. As long as Malfurion gets off of the board. Yeah, that'll heal for 6, which I don't think is enough for this to matter. Then, oh, we lost the speed type. Okay, never mind. So it did act. Oh, never mind. It didn't matter because I forgot we gave them fire weakness. That is honestly a very easy mechanic to always forget about. And I think this game will probably... Oh, Bane. Bane is going to be the bane of my existence. Going after Brucon next. Let's use Firestorm. I think we're quicker. Inspiration Song is one of those things that I think on the following turn we'll probably end up using. Then we heal. That gets rid of that. Heal we a little bit. Probably still going to go after Genn. Yes, they do. They're getting him real low. They killed him. Okay. Time for the next mercenary, which is probably going to be Geddon. I'm curious of what that bench is actually going to be. We could also put down Tavish. Tavish is funny, but I think Geddon is the correct answer. Okay. At least Cookie has some synergy in this team, I guess. I kind of want to heal for Inspiration Song, but we could also use Blazing Song is the problem. Blazing Song scales our healing up, but we only have one healer left alive. And they are using the chain heal equipment on Bane, which is a little bit sus, but again, not going to really judge them too much. I've done some weirder things. Oh, that Boggy is going to be incredibly annoying to deal with. Let's Inferno, Flame Dart, and then Firestorm. We don't have enough damage on Bane to be able to kill him yet. I'm assuming the last mercenary is Tyrande, probably? That tends to be the last mercenary in teams like this. But if we can get Bane before Tyrande actually gets her wombo combo out, that would be nice. Right, so Balinda is gone. Honestly, Tavish isn't really a bad option, but Ragnaros isn't either. Ragnaros scales our damage up a little bit more, so let's actually go with him. It was Tyrande. Blazing Song, which is going to be a little bit more buffed up. And we're going to try to rush and get the damage down on the Bane. I really just don't want to deal with Bane. At least not a double use of any of his abilities. Well, there goes Geddon. But I think it is a little bit too late because Die Insects is going to finish off the game. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the build. So overall, this build actually was incredibly good. I was actually kind of shocked by the synergy between Gilnean's strength and Chi-ji's first ability. It is one of those things that I wish I had came up with it myself, but Master Puppet did a pretty good job with coming up with this build. Tavish is a mercenary that might be a little bit questionable in the team at first glance, but he is actually pretty necessary to deal with a lot of the late game casters that you might actually be dealing with, as Explosive Trap and Bear Trap allow you to win out a lot of games that you might not normally be able to if you decided to use a different fire-based mercenary. Overall, this is actually a pretty fun build to play around with. I don't know if it's the most competitive build out there in the world, but it is actually pretty decent, and I didn't really struggle against many teams. Now, like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.